logical reason why we can say to ourselves that the rollover policy, frankly, has not worked. We need only look at the last census and the last labor force survey, in particular of 2023, which showed that 53% of the overall workforce are foreign nationals. Very clearly, the PR approach is not necessarily working, and arguably one perhaps might want to reconsider one's position.
Well, I see that we're down on Facebook and YouTube apparently. I have no idea why. I've texted one of our persons there.
Yeah, you were chatting at the time I was on it. Yeah, somebody shared me the same information. I reached out to our tech. He's checking on it, or he was checking on it as of 6:13. I haven't gotten a favorable response yet, but I trust our media partners, in particular our IT.
Boy, do we need a permanent fix to this problem.
Well, it's the second time it's happened this week, so I don't know if it's a ongoing problem, but certainly this week in general, this is the second time our streaming audio has come down. So we're definitely looking to it. We have another caller on the line from the WhatsApp audio. Let's hear what they have to say in the 4 minutes we have remaining.
Yeah, good evening. Another thing I think that we gotta look into, the government should look into, is this thing about training, bringing somebody here for 2 years or 3 years to train a Caymanian. Me, I think that is a whole heap of foolishness, because a person might know the job, a person from foreign might know the job, come here, but he isn't a teacher and he doesn't know how to train someone. And he mightn't give them the exact training. He might give them the exact training they need up to a modern standard. So in those cases, I don't think nobody should be coming here to train a Caymanian. If a company needs a Caymanian train, well, they send that Caymanian away. If the Caymanian is working in that company, well, send him away to do a course, or him or her send him away to do a course, and let them learn that way. Whether they have to go overseas or there's a course here that they could learn in the meantime, and send them with pay, so that they could learn. There shouldn't be nobody coming here from overseas to learn another Caymanian. That's just another bunch of foolishness, and another way for the expat people to get their foot into the door and compete against our own Caymanian people.
All right. Well, thank you very much for those comments. And at now 26 minutes past the hour of 6 o'clock, really don't have much time for another caller or any continued feedback at this point, other than to again remind you to tune in on Monday, as we will be hosting graciously the deputy leader of the opposition, Mr. Kenneth Bryan. And, of course, he'll be our guest to share details about, in particular, the airport expansion project. He was Minister of Tourism under the previous administration, so surely he would have some information with that, but also providing some feedback and thoughts on the landscape, the political landscape in particular, going forward for the next 4 years. Ellio, any final remarks?
Well, how much time do you have, Mr. Harris?
2 minutes.
All right. Well, I just want to say thank you all very much for listening. I know that Friday is one of those times where everybody's enjoying their happy hour, but we appreciate you, whether social media or just in your cars, listening to us. Thank you very much for taking the time out. One of the things that my colleague and I have vowed to make sure that we can do here in the program, and that is to share whatever knowledge and experience it is that we have gained to try to make this country a better place. I definitely use as a rule stick in terms of saying what, as I look at issues, what is it that is best for the country? What is it that is best for the Caymanian people? That's what I use as a guide. And anyone that's judging me can look at that. Has Ellio taken a position? Has he said something that you can argue is not what he believes to be best for Caymanians, or otherwise? That's the stick you can guide me on. So I want to thank you all very much for listening. It's been a wonderful and productive conversation. And as I said it earlier on, let's just remember, if someone's tearing you down, it's because they actually feel less than you. So dogs can bark, but the caravan has to go on. Have a wonderful weekend. And, of course, we hope that you'll join us here on Monday. We'll be, amongst other things, interviewing the deputy leader of the opposition, the Honorable Kenneth Bryan. So we look forward to seeing him here in the studio on Monday. Mr. Harris.
Absolutely. Just a reminder, if you missed any part or any one show here on Straight Talk, encouraging you to check out our archive on YouTube with the key search word Straight Talk Radio Show. Apologies for those who were tuned in this evening for, again, the streaming video going down momentarily, but I understand it's back up again. As I say, it's back up again just in time for us to say good night again. So thank you for all of those who continue to choose to tune in to Straight Talk on your evening drive every Monday through Friday, starting at 4:30 until 6:30 here on your favorite Bobo 103.1 FM. Have a great weekend. Stay safe. I don't know if it's going to rain this weekend or not, but a few drip drops never hurt. Rain, as a country song says, is a good thing. We're your hosts.
Blame it on the rain.
Oh, that's that Milli Vanilli fake artist group.
I'm Ellio Solomon.
And I'm Austin Harris. Thanking you again. Hoping you have a great weekend. If you can, go out and enjoy some of the great outdoors over the weekend. You live on an island after all. But tune in again on Monday evening, 4:30, right here on Bobo FM.
The home of the BBC